Hey, welcome my fellow investors. This is E.T. Clark, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. Just like you've seen in the headlines, 6.2% inflation, the highest it's been in over 30 doggone years. Everything's going up. My goodness, enough to just make you mad. But guess what, guys? There's a way that you can hedge yourself against that. And what I want to do is I want to give you two examples, real life examples of two different families who hedged themselves against inflation and didn't intentionally plan it that way, but that's the way it came out. Listen to this. All right, one family, and this is somebody that I know that's personally close to me. They live in Austin, Texas. At the beginning of the year 2021, they went out and they bought a house. They were going to have a house built, and they signed the contract, locked in a very low interest rate, another plug for having good credit, and they locked it in. Because of everything that happened, with the supply chain issue, it's going to take longer for them to finish the house than they initially anticipated. So we're looking at maybe sometime in the spring of 2022. Not a problem. They still got that contract. Now, over the course of everything that's happened, the printing of all this money, supply chain issues, everything. Also, the Tesla plant is being built right there near their future home. During the course of all of this, the value of that house increased over $100,000. They haven't even completed the house. They haven't moved in yet. Wow. Another case. Close friend of mine lives here in San Antonio, Texas. All right. They did pretty much the same thing. Him and his wife did the same thing. Mike and G. What they done in a very up and coming part of San Antonio, they went out and contracted for a house. And quite naturally, because of what happened pretty much across the nation, supply chain issues and so forth, the finishing of the house is going to be delayed. However, they still have a contract. They still have a locked in low interest rate. They locked in their price. And over the course of everything that's happened, the value of their home went up over $100,000 also. So in both cases, once they close, take possession of their homes, their net worth will go up $100,000 or even more. The minute that happens, that's a hedge against inflation. That's the key to hedging yourself against inflation, and that is buying assets, regardless of what it is. And I know some people say, well, a house is not really an asset, but a house is a liability, but it's an appreciating liability, the only one you're going to find out there. And so it's that. But the bottom line is an asset. It's going to be worth $100,000 plus more the moment that they move in and the time than the moment that they bought it. That's how you hedge against inflation. Your net worth went up over $100,000. Yes, everyone else still has to go ahead and pay these higher prices, but guess what? If you know that your net worth went up that much money, you got a peace of mind. You got a better sense of security. So the key when it comes to hedging yourself against inflation, there's nothing we can do about it. We have to live with this 6.2 inflation, and it's going to continue to go up, and it could possibly get crazy. But the only way that you can hedge yourself against that is you got to buy assets. I don't care if it's real estate, stocks, bonds, a combination of all of those, collectibles, and also crypto. Keep this in mind. At the current time, your very popular cryptocurrencies, whether it's Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Ethereum, those there are outpacing the returns of the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Dow. This year, November of 2021, year to date. Last year, cryptocurrencies also outpaced the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Dow. It's another way to hedge yourself against this high inflation. Also, what you can do, pay down your debt. Stop financing your spending. What I mean by financing, if you're spending money on a credit card and you're not paying that credit card off every month, you're getting screwed by your bank. Period. The credit card company, you're getting screwed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And now you're paying even more because of inflation. So don't do that. Don't fall into, don't lay prey to that doggone game. Pay your credit. If you're gonna use it, pay it off. If you can't pay it off, you don't need a credit card. Period. All right. With Jessica and Mark, Mike and Gigi, guys, I salute you for doing the right thing. Congratulations. And for everyone else who's watching this, remember that if you want to hedge yourself against inflation, there's nothing we can do about it. Inflation is there. We all have to live with it. Get out there, buy you some assets. Get involved in buying assets. You'll feel a lot better. You'll have a peace of mind, and you'll have that security that we all, financial security that we all are looking for. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.